Yo, what's up? Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make a YouTube video about crypto. Especially I want to talk about Bitcoin and the price action. And first of all, I want to talk about me a little bit, introduce myself. So back then I was playing video games like Fortnite, Black Ops and something. And I always wanted to be the best and grinded all day long. And 2022, I got introduced into the financial markets through a friend of me, and that was like the starting point for me, where I just committed myself to go all in the financial market to somewhere in the future to get a really good investor or also trader. And since then, I studied everything about the markets, about macro data, um, the Federal Reserve decisions, about crypto, about inflation, and whatever. Also, since 2024, I started trying out the trades, especially in the crypto market. So that was like my journey, and I didn't do anything else in my free time. Free time, just this and doing sports. So why I want to do the video today is also like since January, February, I think I really understand, started to understand the crypto market and what's going on and how to um, see the price action in the right way. And that's why I think, yeah, it's time to make some videos and also in the future I can see, yo, did I had the right knowledge back then or I was just a beginner. But I think I have the knowledge now to give some really nice informations about crypto at the moment. So first of all, I want to start um, talk a little bit about the Bitcoin chart in all. So first of all, when you want to analyze a chart, you need to get to the higher time frame like monthly chart, because then you can see where we at the moment. That's really important. Um, you just need to know where to start looking at crypto, and then you see like, yo, are we in a downtrend? Are we in a bull market or just consolidation? And when you have that, you can go to lower time frames. So how I go into the charts is, first of all, you need like the 7 day, the 12 day, and the 25 day EMAs, because they can show you a lot about the market and about the situation. So the higher the time frame or the monthly candle or the candles at all, the higher is the probability that the EMAs are correct and showing you the right move or what could happen next. And when you see the chart at the moment, first of all, you need to recognize that every time we build a top or had a bottom, that's where the candles created wicks, either to the downside or to the upside. And like you see here, it was 2 times where we got candles to the upside but didn't get over it. So it just shows you, yo, the sellers are dominating, or the buyers, for example, absorb all sellers when it's like the bottom. And there are 2 times where we didn't get like that crazy candles to the downside. It was after the crazy bear market in 2021 or 2022, and I also think that's the reason after this big bear market here that we also didn't get that nice candles to the downside like before at tops or at bottoms. And I think we get something similar like this. um, you can easily say like, yo, that's like a V pattern to the breakout. So as simple as that, I think because we have like a really similar bear market like back to 2021 22, and I expect something like this too, that we get something like this and then we hit the 100k. First of all, ignore the timeline here. I don't think that we need time till August 2027 to get to the 100k. That's just a random drawing now. So uh, yes. Okay, now I want to talk a little bit more about the weekly chart, because it shows a little bit clearer what we get at the moment. So first of all, back then, since we got here like the big candle, the last big candle to the downside, we got like 30 candles till we got a bigger candle about the EMAs to the next stage, and the bull market till here to the 100k. And what I think we will get similar is that after this candle we need also 30 weekly candles till we get some nice movement to the upside again, and we are pretty close to the 30 candles. I think it's about 5 candles left to till we get maybe better price action to the upside again. So what I maybe expect is something like this. Um, wait. Something like this, and then here, and then maybe like something around this. And what does it mean? I think that we will go a little bit low again, maybe around to the 60k or 62k region. I think there are a lot of passive orders in the books, so I don't think we get any lower in the next weeks. Of course, there's also the possibility that we get a crash or whatever, but I think this is where we will head to the into the next weeks. And of course, what I forgot to say at the beginning was that what also is really important to know is that on the chart you need to recognize that at this region the price so many times hit against or get into support. So it's either a resistance like here, or a support zone, or a consolidation in this range. And also now we are here in it again, and I think of course that this support zone will hold to 100%, and then we see something like this in the next months again. So that's that. And also like at the moment I think maybe to see more clearly, I think here around this zone we got here into the resistance several times, and maybe we hold here and then move towards maybe around 61 or something, or we go down again like I drew in and maybe go to 60 and then again back to like above 65, and that's what I expect him at the moment here in the lower time frame. Either we hold here and going up to the weekly 25 EMA, which sitting around here 71k, or we go down again, where I want to build some long positions up and then move again upwards and hopefully reclaim this 70k again. So that's what I think at the daily at the moment. And what I wanted to see on a weekly time frames or a little bit higher time frame is wait, I threw it away. I want to see something like we always saw before. So when the EMAs on the weekly are compromising, so they are really together and the price is ranging in those EMAs. That's what I want to see to build up really big long positions, because every time it happened that the EMAs are close together, like here, or also like here from the top side, we got either a down move from the tops, or we got a really strong bull market from the bottom up. So at the moment, the EMAs got really close together again. Like the 25 EMA is a little bit more on the upside, but this could really change fast. So what I want to see in the next few weeks, like the next 7 to 8 weeks, like around 2 months, I want to see that the price doing like something like this, going here, and then around 200k, and also like the EMAs. I hope they are doing something like this. Meanwhile, um, like something right this, like it looks a little bit ugly, but it's no problem. I think you know what I mean. Like this is the chart and that's the EMA, so they are really close together, and while the price is moving above them, retrace in the EMAs, maybe we get some wicks below them, but if we hold, I think it's the best time to build up some really big positions to get the move to the 100k. And I think the 100k will be the next target, because I see that there was, you can see the price several times got either here to the upside of this thing, or we retrace down here. Also here we got up to like 98k, or here around 110. We had some price action here, either we retraced from the downside or from the bottom side, or it was a resistance from the bottom also here. So I expect that we go into this one in this region here, and what comes after that, I don't know. I don't want to say now, see it now, or say it now, because first of all we need to look how the market will look like when we hit the 100k, and also like what does the EMAs tell you, or maybe we see some consolidation again, what I expect. So that maybe it looks like something around this, that we will go this, maybe go a little bit lower, and what happens after, I don't know, I doesn't care. But so I think that is my expectation about the crypto market in the next few weeks, months. So at a higher time frame on the monthly, maybe it looks something like this. Um, So like something around this. It looks a little bit ugly again, but I expect that the Q4 will be very bullish again, and that will be a good opportunity, of course, to get into big longs. Also, buying spot at the moment at around 60, 64k, or also like 59k is a really good time to buy spot. Also, I also did a little bit of spot buying here. But first of all, I want to see like on the weekly that we get above the EMAs, and when they are close together, I want to do bigger long positions. Also, like in other coins like Solana, Ethereum, or XLM. I also expect like Ondo is a really good coin, which we will see a crazy run to the upside when Bitcoin goes up again to 100k. But in the next video, I will tell you more about other coins. I will show you what I expect about the other coins like Ethereum, Solana, and I also um, will tell you about the coins which I expect and will get some really nice price action to the upside. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think maybe on Sunday or next week I will upload the next video about some other coins, and see you in the next video.